Girl, today we learned that Ryan Garcia parted ways with his trainer, Joe Goosen. Now, him and Joe was together for about 3 fights, right? Their most recent fight being the blockbuster event in Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. They did over, I think it was like 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Huge. Now, as I'm sure you've seen on social media and recent videos, everybody is so quick to point the finger at the trainer Joe Goosen, at the promoter Oscar De La Hoya, and at Bernard Hopkins. Now, while I personally believe that all 3 of them are shitty, Joe, you bogus because you let your fighter go in there like that, not ready for the biggest moment of his life, and you was talking him up the whole promotion to the fight. Oh, he has his own way of doing things. You don't really train with Ryan, you collaborate with him, and yeah, he's spot on all the time. Like, come on, Joe, you better than that. You a legendary trainer, bro. You've been around the block. Oscar, the promoter, the golden boy, De La Hoya. You know what I mean? Oscar, I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on with Oscar, you know what I'm saying, or where he at, you know, mentally. But Oscar tripping. Oscar talking about he didn't show up to the press conference after the fight because his security team told him that he was getting death threats. So your biggest fighter in your stable just fought the biggest fight of his life, made you the most money that you done made in years, and you don't show up to his aid, to his support, after he just lost the biggest fight of his life because your security detail told you y'all was getting death threats. Come on, man. You and Bernard is bogus, because had Ryan stopped Tank in the 7th round, you, Oscar, Bernard, Joe Goose, and everybody else on the Golden Boy employee sheet would have all been, the stage would have just been full of people. You wouldn't even been able to move. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. So, like, all 3 of y'all is bogus, okay? But in this video, you know, I keep it real with y'all. You know, I know you still getting to know me. I'm still getting to know you. I keep it real, bro. I can't blame anybody for this but Ryan. Ryan has had an extensive history of not being dedicated to the sport of boxing. Now, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Ryan, if you see this, who am I? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a small-time creator. I ain't even got 400 subs. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can tell me to kick rocks. I get it, brother. But the facts will remain the same. Ryan is 24 years old. Me and him the same age. He's a multi-millionaire. He make more money outside of boxing than he do in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna repeat that for you. He make more money outside of boxing than he do in boxing. Amiri sponsorships, GMC sponsorships, Gatorade commercials with Damian Lillard shooting baskets. You know what I'm saying? Like, the kid he's loaded, bro. You know what I'm saying? And much respect to you. You put in that work, you made a name for yourself on social media. But it don't really matter where Ryan Garcia goes for a new trainer. You know, it's been talk about, well, is he going to join forces with Tank and Calvin Ford? Is he going to go back to the Reynoso camp? Is he going to go to the Benavidez? It does not matter where Ryan goes, okay? Ryan, in my opinion, needs to humble himself and center himself. And if I was him, I would go back to the Canelo camp, back with Eddie Reynoso. Apologize to them, admit that you was wrong, that you wasn't taking shit serious, and, you know, resubmit yourselves under that camp. Like, bro, you literally have probably a top 5 all-time trainer in Eddie Reynoso, and you literally have the face of boxing in Canelo. You literally was his little protege, his little brother. Like, you know, so that's my take on it. I don't like how everybody trying to point the finger at Joe Goosen, at Oscar De La Hoya, at Bernard, even though all 3 of them is shitty for sure. But I feel like the ultimate finger should be pointed at Ryan. You know what I'm saying? This is a very this is probably the loneliest sport in the world in boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's just you getting in there. You got a team that you game playing with, but you getting in there. And if you ain't putting in the work and you want to do things your own way and not use the necessary resources that you have at your disposal, then, you know, it's on you. So that's my take on it, bro. Ryan, go back to Canelo, go back to Eddie, resubmit yourself, man, and just be great. And I'm gonna end on this. I know a lot of y'all gonna eat me up in the comments for this, but like I said before, I keep it 100. Ryan Garcia has the potential to be the biggest star that the sport of boxing has ever seen. Bigger than Floyd, bigger than Canelo, bigger than Ali, bigger than Tyson, even bigger than Tank. Honestly. Now, you probably watching this just upset. Look at, I can see you now eating your chips, you spilling all of the crumbs all on the screen because you're so quick to Hear me out first, bro. Out of all of those legendary fighters that I just named, none of them had their biggest fight of their career at the age of 24. And none of them on their first pay-per-view sold 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Just let that sink in. On Ryan's first ever pay-per-view event, his first time ever being on pay-per-view, he sold 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. Did a live gate of 22.8 million. The kid is a star. He's a commercial star. He's a social media sensation. It's just, if he could just get his dedication to the sport to match up with his star power, I'm telling you, bro, he has the potential to be the biggest star that the sport of boxing has ever seen. Feel how you want to about it, bro. It's just facts, all right? Comment below. Let me know what you think, all right? It's your boy DDK. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.
I need you to subscribe for me. I'm trying to be great, brother.